I think the presence of domestic help in India, in homes, is actually something which can be traced to a number of factors. On the one hand, if you go back to the British days, if you see the way India was enslaved in those days, then a large number of people in this country were actually being ruled over and being made to do relatively petty jobs. Whereas all the more intellectual, higher end jobs used to be done by the Britishers themselves. So there's also a bit of a legacy from the British days. The second thing today is that there is great economic and social disparity in India, right? So therefore, on the one hand, you have people with a lot of wealth living in the relatively bigger cities of India. And at the same time, unfortunately, there are a lot of people who are way below the poverty line who are living in the villages with no work at all. The third thing, which is an economic and social reality in the cities today, is that everybody is extremely busy. Because they're very busy, they need somebody else to be able to do all their basic jobs so that they in turn can focus on something else. A combination of all of these has led to a major flight of resources and people from the rural hinterland and rural parts of India into the larger cities, particularly the metros. Now, this is basically what leads to having a lot of people around to be able to help you with your domestic chores. I'm so happy that you people are doing a project on this. Why don't you take up the life of some of those who are around us and show everybody on what a life in the day of a domestic help is all about.